Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how I typically start a new SolidWorks part file. The first thing I like to do is come up to this main toolbar and click this little push pin. That little push pin is going to keep the toolbar pinned in place so it doesn't continuously hide on you. Now I'm going to click File, New, and then I'm going to click Part. If your new SolidWorks document dialog box does not look like this, just click either the Advanced or the Novice button in the lower left-hand corner. It doesn't really matter which view you look at because they both bring you to the part file. Click Part and click OK. Now you're in the SolidWorks graphics area where we build a model. You've got the Feature Manager design tree on the left-hand side, and you have your main toolbars at the top. Features toolbar, the Sketch toolbar, and the Evaluate toolbar. We don't have to worry about the other three. We won't be using them. This toolbar here is called the Heads Up toolbar. That's at the top of your graphics area. We're going to be using these buttons a lot, which is why they are pinned to the Heads Up toolbar. And we're going to use a few other tools as well. But this is pretty much how I start a document. Look around, make sure that everything is where it's supposed to be. I like to visually see the origin. So I'm going to navigate to the ShowHide button, which is this eyeball. Make sure you don't just click the eyeball, because then it's going to either hide or show all of your icons at once. So you want to make sure that that is left checked off so that you can individually choose what you want to show or hide. I like to see the origin, and as you notice, when you highlight the cursor over each one of these buttons, it tells you what they are. There's our relations, which we don't need to see right now, but I would like to see my origin. I also want to make sure that I'm in the correct units. So in the lower right-hand corner, you're going to see either IPS or MMGS. So IPS is inches, pounds, and seconds. If we're using a standard inch, we're using standard inch units. Or you could use MMGS for millimeters, grams, and seconds if we were making a part in millimeters. I'm going to leave mine at IPS. So now that I've verified my units, I want to make sure that I'm using the correct drafting standard so that when I begin sketching, it looks and is correct. So I'm going to navigate up to this gear at the top, which is my options. In the Systems Options dialog box, I want you to click the Document Properties tab and make sure that your overall drafting standard is set to ANSI. Now there's a glitch in SolidWorks that sometimes it says that it's an ANSI, but it's really still an ISO. So you may have to click ISO and click OK, go back to your document properties, and switch back to ANSI. It's a glitch that's been 4 or 5 years in SolidWorks that they haven't been able to fix yet. But you definitely want to be an ANSI no matter what. And click OK. So there's a lot of other custom preferences that you can set up in SolidWorks. I like to try to keep it as simple as possible, especially for teaching. When you get a full-time job and let's say you're using SolidWorks all the time, you may want to set up your SolidWorks screen differently. But this is pretty much how I like it set up. Okay? The next video, I'm going to show you how to load up the Weldments toolbar.